Yes, I want you to find a ring that's unique. It needs to be the perfect engagement ring because it's for the perfect woman. Oh, well, that sounds great. Well, send me over your recommendations and I'll get back to you. Okay, thank you. Bye.
You have made your mother so happy, Ethan. When are you going to propose to Gwen?
Oh, Mother, who said I was proposing to Gwen?
Well, who else would it be?
I have to act fast if I'm going to keep Ethan from proposing to Gwen.
You must do nothing. When will you realize Ethan Crane will never marry you?
Oh, it could happen, Mama. My dream could still come true.
Teresa, this dream, as you call it, will only get your heart broken. Ethan is going to marry Gwen.
I'm sorry, Mama. I didn't mean to upset you.
Do not feel bad for me. It is you I am sorry for.
But I told you, Mom, I won't let myself be hurt again.
Then what? Tell me, what is all this nonsense I keep hearing?
All I said was as long as Ethan hasn't actually asked Gwen to marry him, I still have a chance. And that's all I need.
An operation on your head, Teresa, that's what you need.
Did I tell you? Ethan said I was beautiful.
You're impossible.
Maybe the next time I'm alone with him, he'll kiss me. And then someday he'll tell me he's falling in love with me.
Teresa, I don't want to hear another word. You can never be alone with Ethan again.
You know what you always say, Mama. If something's meant to happen, it'll happen no matter what. Even mothers and best friends like Whitney can't get in the way of fate.
Oh, are you okay, Whitney? Oh, just barely. Oh, I would have been so mad if I spilled coffee on my new pants.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Really cute. You didn't get them on sale by any chance, did you?
No, I wish. I couldn't wait for a sale. I had to replace the ones that got ruined last night.
Oh, what happened?
Some guy ran into me and wasn't looking where he was going. They were my favorite pair, too.
Well, you should find the guy and make him pay for him.
I didn't even get a good look at the guy, much less know his name. Oh, and it turns out my sister Simone met him, and of course she thinks he's the hottest guy ever.
Well, sisters never agree on anything.
We definitely don't agree on this guy. I mean, I tried to let her know that he was bad news, you know, that he was just being nicer to get something from her.
Something?
Not that kind of something. He just claimed he was cold and needed a jacket. So my sister sold him my dad's leather jacket for like $5. He is so lucky my sister's so gullible. You know, if it was me, there's no way I would have fallen for that kind of snow job. You know what I mean?
Don't look now, he's here.
Chad, I thought you'd left.
Yeah, but I forgot to ask you what time you want me to show up for dinner tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chad. This is my best friend, Kay Bennett. Kay, this is Chad Harris.
Hey, Chad. Nice jacket.
Oh, well, I'm glad you like it. It almost got me arrested last night. Tell me that this dinner that you invited me to isn't with your old man.
Oh, no way. My parents are going out tonight. But my dad does have some stuff you might want to look through.
Well, I think I'm going to steer clear of anything that belongs to your father from now on.
I don't mean clothes. I mean my dad has some old diaries and books on Harmony's old history. And my dad's family has been living in Harmony for many generations. And he and my mom are very active in the black community here.
You think this might be something on my family in those books?
Well, it wouldn't hurt to look.
Okay, so what time?
Let's say you can come over at 6 o'clock.
Maybe you better make it 6:30, Chad.
No problem. Later.
Why did you say 6:30? The later the better, Simone. I mean, we have to make sure your parents are cleared out before Miguel and Chad show up. Especially Chad. Your mom would have a cow if she knew you invited him over.
I must be crazy.
You are. About Chad. Just like I am about Miguel. I've got plans for us when you and Chad are going through those old books.
What kind of plans?
Well, you know how Charity can't remember anything about Miguel right now? I'm gonna make sure that Miguel doesn't remember anything about Charity after tonight. Just think, Simone, we have so much time tonight with the guys that we like. We can have music and candlelight and no parental interference for hours.
Well, we'd better get home and get changed. Well, at least Ivy made her dinner party early. That way you and Sam could come over to our house afterward, and we could talk about Charity's future.
My sweet, unsuspecting niece.
She's lost her mother, her home, even her memory. I'll be damned if she ever loses anything else again.
Rats! Rats? Do you see rats in there? I don't see a bloody thing in here. Timmy, get me my magnifying glass.
Don't make Timmy get up. He's still falling out.
Oh, for heaven's sake, still?
Timmy was in that cold box for a long time. No! Timmy's locked in! Timmy doesn't like this. Timmy's afraid of the dark. Timmy's flashlight. Timmy would still be in that cold box if Timmy's princess hadn't come to rescue him.
Oh, don't get all mushy on me, Timmy. I'm loath to admit it, but it was sheer luck that saved your stuffing. Oh, my powers have abandoned me in my time of need.
But if Charity's forgotten everything, then she's not a threat to Timmy and Tabitha anymore.
Foolish boy. As long as Charity still breathes, she's a threat. She has to die.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
This is preposterous, Ethan. I can't imagine you marrying anyone but Gwen.
Calm down, Mother.
You were meant for each other. This marriage has been in the works since you were children.
I think Gwen and I are old enough to make our own decisions.
I don't understand. Who else would you marry?
You make it sound as if nobody would want me.
Oh, that's not what I meant, Ethan. Of course, you are one of the most eligible bachelors in the country. It's just, you've never mentioned any other young woman.
Oh, I don't tell you everything, Mother.
Who is she? How well do you know her? Is she one of us?
One of us?
You know perfectly well what I mean, Ethan. Is she our sort? Is she from a nice family?
A nice family.
Oh, a family of circumstance, Ethan, of means. If not, how do you know she's not just after the Crane name and fortune?
You really underestimate me, Mother.
This is not about you, Ethan. This is about the facts of life. There are people, women, who would seduce you merely because your last name is Crane.
Mother,
Don't dismiss me, Ethan. What if this woman is just a gold digger?
You know, you're incredible. I've never seen a mind take such great leaps based on so little information.
I will not apologize for wanting to protect my son. If you marry the wrong person, it will be the biggest mistake of your life.
Yeah, you're serious, aren't you?
I have never been more so. Now I want the name of this tramp. Who is she?
You're the one who taught me you can't fight fate, Mama.
Teresa, it isn't fate if you throw yourself at Ethan. It's tempting disaster.
Well, then why was I offered a job in the mansion in the first place? Because it was meant to be. You'll see. One of these days, I'll really belong here, and you will too.
Pure nonsense, Teresa. For one thing, Ethan's mother would never allow it.
But Ivy Crane likes me.
As her personal secretary, not as a wife for her son. Ethan's future with Gwen, it's as certain as the sun rising tomorrow. To the Cranes, you will never be anything more than a part-time assistant and their housekeeper's daughter. The sooner you accept that, Teresa, the happier you'll be.
Mama, I'll never accept it.
Then you are dooming yourself to a life of disappointment. Mi niña, do you really not understand? Poor girls have dreams of marrying rich men. But rich men don't dream about marrying poor girls.
But all men dream of marrying a beautiful girl they're in love with who loves them back. Mama, I have nothing against Gwen, but she is not the right girl for him. I am, and I am not giving up on him. As long as Ethan hasn't put that ring on Gwen's finger, I've still got a chance.
Timmy wishes Tabitha would stop trying to kill Charity.
Does he now?
Timmy's nerves are shot. All Timmy wants is to have a nice, cozy little life with his princess.
Yeah, give me that bottle, Timmy. It'll get your stuffing all soggy. Now, you know as well as I do that Charity is our mortal enemy.
She has no memory.
She may not remember what she had for breakfast, let alone what her mother might have told her about her budding powers. But she's got them, nonetheless.
But she seems so innocent, Tabitha.
Innocent? Harmless. Like a baby crocodile. Innocent looking, cute. And then one day, when you reach out to pet her, she'll chomp off your arm. Mark my words, Tim. Every day that passes, that girl's powers get stronger. And once her memory returns, and it will, she'll come to realize that old Tabitha started the fire that took her mother from her. And then, watch out.
Will she bite your arm off?
And worse. Charity's sole purpose in life will be to destroy me. But luckily, she can't remember anything yet. Are you still with me, Timmy?
So, Charity's like a mix of Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker combined? And you're like
Darth Vader.
Oh, Darth. Oh, don't even say the name, Timmy. Now, that's a man. What I wouldn't give to run into him in a dark vortex. Oh, well, never mind. I'll think about that later, after I've taken care of business.
But what are you going to do without your powers, Tabitha?
Oh, don't worry about it, Timmy. I'll think of something to finish off that brat. Don't think I won't.
I guess I better put you out of your misery right now.
I don't understand.
Mother, there's no other girl.
But you said...
No, you said. I mean, of course I'm gonna marry Gwen.
You're not just saying this because I'm upset.
No. Although I should have made you suffer a bit longer.
Oh. You mean I...
Yes. In no time flat, you jumped to the most outrageous possible conclusion about who I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. And where do you come up with this stuff? And when do you think I have time to get involved in some secret affair with an awful woman who's not even in, gasp, our social set?
Oh, now you're mocking me, Ethan?
Well, you asked for it, Mother. But just to put your mind at ease, there's no one for me but Gwen. There never has been. I love her, and I'm going to ask her to marry me.
That is wonderful, Ethan.
That's why I'm determined to find the perfect ring. I want this proposal to her to be special.
Oh. Oh, I should be angry with you, though, for making me think it was someone else.
You should have heard yourself. I mean, I knew you were Gwen's biggest fan, but I had no idea you'd get so upset if I didn't marry her. And I pity any other girl I might have chosen. I'd hate to know what you'd do to her.
Fortunately, we'll never have to find out. You're going to be very happy, Ethan.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Crane. We can come back.
No, don't you dare. I have just had the most wonderful news. Ethan is going to become engaged to Gwen.
Oh, my God.
Hi. What can I get you?
Coffee and one of those.
Okay. To stay or to go?
To go.
Okay. Take just a second. Here you go.
Oh, wait, you made a mistake here.
Oh, did I? Let's see. No, it's a Kona coffee and a pain au chocolat is $3.50.
Oh, I didn't realize it. I'll come back later.
Oh, no, wait. Look, at least have the coffee. It's on the house.
No, thanks. I pay my own way.
Okay, well, how about filling in for the day?
Doing what?
Oh, I don't know, clearing tables, serving, whatever. I'll pay you $20.
Yo, you mind if I do something about your music?
Be my guest.
Well, then I guess we got a deal.
Okay.
Even though I never saw myself for busting tables before.
And you think I did? Why don't you start by seeing if any of the customers need a refill?
Oh, where can I put my bag and my jacket?
Right here, next to CDs.
Need a refill?
No, thank you.
Is that tennis?
Yeah. Did you play?
So you kidding? Yo, that's a white folks game.
You know, all I want for Charity is to be a happy, healthy teenager, like our girls.
Well, to tell you the truth, Grace, I'm a little worried about Simone right now.
Why?
Remember that boy that I pointed out to you at the benefit the other day?
Yeah, you asked me if I knew him. I said no.
I asked Simone not to talk to him. She disobeyed me.
Well, Eve, she's at that age. She is going to be interested in boys. I mean, did you meet him?
No.
Well, maybe he's nice.
He looked like a street kid to me. He's from out of town, L.A., I think Simone said. Maybe you think I'm overreacting.
No, Eve. We are both mothers of teenage girls. Of course I understand you.
Well, anyway, he's probably long gone.
Hey, I'm glad you're both still here.
Oh, so Miguel, you're still coming to dinner tonight at Simone's, aren't you?
I was, but now I'm thinking I ought to stay here, near Charity.
Why? I mean, there's nothing you can do for her.
I'm not sure about that. Remember how Charity's mom used to go on about some dark forces that were chasing her and Charity? And I thought it was pretty weird when I heard about it at first, but what if it was for real?
Maybe you should wait until you get your powers back, Tabitha.
There's no time, Timmy. Charity could regain her memory first. Or worse, get in touch with her gift. No, I've got to eliminate her before that happens. Oh, if I could just get her alone, away from all those well-meaning family and friends.
Are the Bennetts ever going to have a funeral for Charity's mother?
I suppose so. But not until Charity's well enough to leave the hospital and come home and live with the Bennetts. That's it. It's brilliant.
What? What did Timmy say? What is Papa up to now?
You'll see, Timmy. You'll see.
I'm sure Teresa is just surprised, as I am. Is it true, Ethan?
Yes.
Isn't it marvelous, Pilar? You know how long I've waited for this day.
Yes, I know, Mrs. Crane. I am very happy for you, as I know Teresa is. Please, give Miss Hotchkiss our best wishes.
I can't. I haven't popped the question yet. So you have plenty of time to give Gwen your good wishes. After she says yes. And that sounds cocky, doesn't it? I guess she could turn me down again. But I got a pretty good feeling she won't this time.
My son is so romantic. You should have heard him on the phone with a jeweler just now, trying to find the perfect ring for Gwen.
Yes, but it's a secret.
Well, Pilar and Teresa aren't going to tell anyone.
You have our word.
Thanks. I wanted to come as a surprise to Gwen.
I don't know how I'm going to keep this good news to myself. My first child, engaged to the person I always hoped he would marry. I don't know who's going to be more excited, the Crane or the Hotchkiss family.
You have to forgive my mom. She gets a little carried away.
I'm not going to apologize for it. I love weddings. Don't you, Teresa? In fact, I'll bet it's no time before you're announcing your own engagement.
Oh, no. Teresa doesn't even have a boyfriend.
Why on earth not? Such a pretty girl. I would think you could have any man you want.
I wish.
Wishing is not enough, Teresa. Now, when you see the man you want, you have to set your sights for him. Make an agenda. Follow your strategy through. Don't let anyone or anything stand in your way.
Thank you, Mrs. Crane. I'll remember that. So, what made you decide to propose to Gwen now?
Well, don't you know, Teresa? It's because of you.
For your information, tennis is not a white folks game, okay? I mean, haven't you ever heard of Venus Williams, or her sister, or Alexandra Stevenson, or Arthur Ashe?
I got it. Okay.
Tennis happens to be the most important thing in the world to me. And one of these days, my name is going to be on this list.
Yo, whatever floats your boat.
You know, why don't you go pour some coffee for some people? You obviously would know a lifetime goal if you fell over it. You know, on second thought, I'll take that refill.
Yo, so what you think of this song?
It's fine. I mean, I guess there's something about it.
That's all you can say? There's something about it? Yeah, I worked my tail off trying to get the producer to get me to put in that second bass track. I think it's jumping.
So wait, you're trying to tell me it has something to do with producing this song?
I mixed it.
Okay. Yeah, and I won at Wimbledon this summer.
Well, I don't know what you did this summer, yo, but I definitely worked on this track.
Whatever you say.
What, you don't believe me?
You know, I'll believe you when I see your name on the CD jacket.
I was looking forward to asking Faith to fill in all the blanks left by my amnesia, but now...
I'm sorry, Grace.
Well, you know, maybe Charity will let me know what I was like. Maybe she's a little bit like me.
You know, it's very possible. We're finding out that much of human behavior is genetic. Like, I could just look at Whitney and I would know she was TC's daughter. She's level-headed, she's responsible, she's completely upfront, genuine.
Eve, that describes you, too.
And then there's Simone, who's secretive, complicated, and harder to figure. Sometimes I'm afraid I can't reach my younger daughter.
Don't tell me you believe all that stuff Charity's mom said about evil lurking here. And even my dad said that Mom's twin sister sounded a little flaky.
All I know is Mrs. Standish was terrified something would happen to her. And it did.
The fire that killed her was a horrible accident, that's all.
Maybe it was
Anyway, if you're that worried about Charity, you can check on her by phone from Simone's house. Every hour.
Kay's right, Miguel. Please say you'll come to dinner.
Look, we can do a lot more for Charity by getting together and figuring out how to help her than we can hanging around here.
I'm not sure. She just looks so helpless lying there.
Jimmy can never, ever understand this tablet.
How could you comprehend a mind as agile and clever as mine, batting for brains?
1 minute you're telling to me how you need to destroy Charity. The next minute, you're making curtains.
Curtains? Oh, that's a good one, Tim. Yes, it'll be curtains indeed for our girl Charity once I'm through with her.
Timmy needs a more timid. Uh-oh. The lemons are in the kitchen. Where's Fluffy?
Oh, forget the kitty, Timmy. She won't hurt you unless you provoke her. But, now go on. Charity won't stand a chance.
Timmy's sick and tired, and he's not going to take it anymore. There must be some way to show that kitty who's boss. Schwarzenegger. Step aside, Sylvester Stallone. Move over, Hulk Hogan. Tiny Timmy is no more. Meet Timmy. The Terrible. Oh, Fluffy! Little pipsqueak. Where are you? Timmy's got a score to settle with you. Now we'll find out who's really in charge in here. I'm the champion. I challenge you, Fluffy. I'll float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and you're going down. Fluffy, you're going down. Start counting, Fluffy. Your days of using Timmy as a scratching post are numbered. When Timmy's done with his workout, you'll be begging Timmy for mercy. That's enough exercise for Timmy today.
I'm almost ready, Timmy.
For what?
For charity. I've made myself a brand new disguise.
Where are you now, Tabitha? You've already been a gypsy, a taxi driver, even a nurse.
I'll give you a hint. I'm someone the brat will trust instantly.
Even you can't do that, Tabitha. Tabitha?
What do you think of Sister Mary Merciless?
Timmy's impressed.
I should hope so. I'm a woman of many talents.
Except there's one problem, Tabitha. Nobody will believe you're a nun. There's something missing.
I want to stick around a while. I'll stop by your place later, Simone.
Whatever, but I better get going. I want everything to be just right tonight.
You're not going all out for me, I hope. I mean, I'd be just as happy with pizza.
That's okay, Miguel.
Thanks anyway, Miguel, but I'm trying to learn how to cook, so I'll make something. See you later.
Oh, Simone, wait. Pick up some strawberries and chocolate on your way home.
Why?
I just read that strawberries and chocolate are the #1 turn-on foods. And that is what I'm going to do to Miguel tonight.
You think they'll help make Chad like me?
Oh, without a doubt, girlfriend.
I've been so caught up with work and community obligations. I'm afraid Simone has had too much free time. I never worried about it with Whitney, but Simone's different.
You know, you just have to trust that you've instilled enough of your own values that when they're faced with a difficult decision, they make the right choice.
I guess.
Besides, you don't have to worry about it. Your girls are more like you than you think. I mean, anyone could tell just by looking at you that you never gave your parents any trouble growing up.
You were marrying Gwen because of me?
Oh, absolutely. When you were talking about your own ideas of planning your own wedding someday, I thought, why don't I just plunge in now? I mean, what am I waiting for?
But I never meant for you to...
Teresa, Ethan is trying to give you credit for this wonderful idea. Please take it. And thank you for getting him to do something I have been badgering him for months to do. I owe you a favor. So, I know you're taking Gwen to the theater tonight. Are you going to propose then?
No, I want to have the ring first. But Gwen has work to do tonight, so I'm going to stay home and watch the playoffs on TV.
You can't stay home tonight.
What, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, it's just I'm having some local people to dinner, the Russells and the Bennetts. You would be bored to tears. And besides, a member of the family must be in attendance at the theater tonight. It's a formal benefit for a charity that we contribute to. Plus, the Russian ballet is performing.
The ballet's more your thing, Mother.
Well, I already caught them in Boston. You're the designated crane tonight, I'm afraid.
Miss the playoff games for the Russian ballet? I don't think so.
Oh, but I read about this ballet company, Ethan. It's only here for one night, and they're supposed to be wonderful.
But I have no one to go with.
Yes, you do. You can take Teresa.
It's out of the question. Teresa cannot go to the ballet with Ethan.
Why not, Pilar?
Well, because she doesn't have the proper dress for such an evening, and you said so yourself it was a formal benefit, and my daughter would be out of place.
Oh, but I'm sure I can put something together, Mama. I mean, I wouldn't have an expensive gown and jewelry like the other women there, but if I stay with something really simple, I won't stand out.
No, your mother's right, Teresa. To accompany Ethan to the ballet, you must have an appropriate dress.
Well, then it's off. No ballet for me. Hey, I'll promise I'll make it up to you, Teresa. Gwen and I will take you to the next play that comes through town.
Oh, you misunderstood, Ethan. You're still taking Teresa to the ballet. You're just about the same size as one of Ethan's sisters. You can wear one of her evening dresses.
The bottom line is, the dude reneged on his promise to give me a credit.
Well, that's awful. I mean, wasn't there anything you can do about it?
Like, yeah, there was. And I did. I mean, it didn't get me my name on the CD. But maybe it'll make the guy think twice before he stiffs somebody else.
Wait, so you're trying to tell me you beat up the record producer?
What else was I gonna do?
You know, I'm not sure I buy your story about the credit. But I sure hope you're lying about the rest of it.
Nope. Yo, the guy had it coming, and worse. Yo, I'd do it again in a New York minute.
I didn't forget anything, Timmy. This disguise will be perfect.
Timmy thinks there's still something missing.
Nah, Timmy, you're wrong.
Timmy knows. Don't nuns usually wear crosses around their necks?
Cross around my neck? Are you out of your tiny little mind? I don't do crosses. Even I have my standards.
She's crying again. Merciful Father, hear my prayer. Keep Harmony safe from evil and protect its innocent souls from those who would damn them to eternal hell.
I do not like this at all, Teresa.
Oh, please, Mama. This could be the night Ethan kisses me for the first time. Oh, the ballet is so romantic.
Mother, you never mentioned which ballet we're going to tonight.
Cinderella. It's such a charming story.
See, Mama? It's fate. Ethan and I are going to see a ballet about a prince who falls in love with a poor girl.
That is a fairy tale, Teresa. Such things do not happen in real life.
Well, Teresa, you ready to go pick out a fabulous dress?
Yes, Mrs. Crane.
could I make for dinner that would impress a guy like Chad? Okay, what can I make, period? I wonder if Kay was right. It's working. Chad, you better show up tonight.
Thanks.
Thank you. You're a good worker. And I like your taste in music. You've got a job here anytime you want.
Well, thanks, but I don't plan on sticking around in Harmony.
Hey, you.
Yo, my name isn't Hey You.
You know, I just realized who you are. You're the guy that ran into me and knocked me down last night. You know, you ruined my best pair of pants.
Yo, give me a break, all right? Look, I gotta be somewhere.
You're not going anywhere till you pay for my pants.
Where'd you go, Kay?
I went to go ask the head nurse to call us at Simone's if Charity wakes up.
She'll do it.
No problem. But she said Charity will probably sleep through the night. See, Miguel, there's no use in us hanging around here.
I guess.
Come on, we don't want to be late for Simone's dinner.
Eve, you never talk about your life before I met you.
Sure I do.
No, you don't. You know, I always just thought you were being sensitive because I can't remember my past. But I would love to know what you were like. Maybe sometime when we've got more time. Meanwhile, I think you're right about Simone. I think I do have to trust her. But that doesn't mean I can't keep a closer eye on her.
No, it doesn't.
Now, I gotta run. I have to stop by the house before we go to the Cranes. I gotta get ready, too. You know, the more I think about Ivy insisting that we all come to dinner, the more I wonder what it is she really wants.
Now, what could Ivy Crane want from us? I mean, she's got her husband and her children, so obviously she's not after TC or Sam or our kids.
It's true. And I guess if there is something, we'll find out what it is tonight.
I'll see you later.
Good night, sweetheart. Your mother asked me to look after you, and I will do the very best job I can. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight.
Forces of evil are pitted against innocent souls tonight.
And don't follow me to the hospital this time, Timmy. Last time you nearly got yourself caught when you dressed up as a mini-surgeon.
Timmy worries when you leave.
Well, you won't have time to fret. I've got a job for you. I want you to dig a grave for Charity.